Today we're giving you 10 tips for first-time cruisers. We're going to try to make this quick and straight to the point.
Yep, and if you stick around to the end, we'll give you a bonus tip for first-time cruisers.
Okay, our first tip for first-time cruisers is going to be make sure you sign up for your cruise's loyalty program. Now, for example, Royal Caribbean is called the Crown and Anchor.
Carnival's the VIFP.
Yeah, now you want to make sure you sign up because when you sign up, you'll get emailed like promotions and sales, and you want to make sure you get in on all those sales.
Yep. All right, on tip number 2 is to make sure you do your online check-in when it becomes available.
Right. Now, I think for Carnival, it's like 14 days prior to your sailing, and it starts at midnight. Eastern Standard Time.
Midnight Eastern, don't forget that. Now, that we love to do it as first as when it becomes available, midnight. That way we get the earliest check-in time. We get on the cruise the earliest possible. We start our vacation immediately that day.
Yeah, we want to try to get the earliest check-in time possible.
Yes.
And now, it'll vary between cruise brands. Like for Royal Caribbean, I believe it's 45 days prior.
Yeah.
So you just got to look at your cruise that you're on and see like when you're allowed to sign up.
Yeah, but just make sure that you do it, and you do it at midnight Eastern that day it becomes available.
Okay, our next item number 3, is going to be your sail and sign card.
Yes, this is your lifeline to your cruise.
Like cruises are cashless.
Yep.
So your sail and sign card, or for Royal, what is it called for Royal?
It's
Your C-Pass
card.
So yes, that acts as your room key that gets you
Yes.
in and out of your cabin.
Gets you on and off the ship.
On and off the ship, for sure. You fund that. You can fund it with cash once you're on board. Or like we do, we link a credit card to it most of the time.
And then as a separate tip, if you watch some of our other videos, with Carnival, you can do AARP gift cards at a discount and then do those on board to save a little money.
Yeah, anything to save money.
Yes. All right.
So that brings us to number 4.
Number 4.
You need somewhere to keep your sail and sign card so you don't lose it, like somebody I know.
Has happened.
Yes. So a lot of people use lanyards that you wear around your neck, and you could just clip your card to it for Carnival.
I was totally against lanyards. Lost my card one time. I've been a lanyard person ever since.
You could stick it in a little purse for ladies, or a little card pouch that attaches to your phone case.
Yeah. So now Carnival will actually put that hole punch in the lanyard, and then you can attach it directly to there. Royal, they don't punch the hole due to what's in the card, but so that one you'll need like a pouch or something that goes on your lanyard.
Yeah, and also for Royal, on some of their ships, you can get the WOW band.
Yep.
So it's like a watch that you use instead of a card. It's like $10 extra.
Yeah, it's extra.
So that comes in handy for a lot of people because a lot of people don't like to carry that card.
Yeah.
But make sure you don't lose it, because if you lose your card, you got to go stand in line at customer service and get a new one issued. So, yeah.
All right, we're on to tip number 5.
Number 5 is going to be your dining times.
Yes.
You might not know there are 3 different dining times you can choose from when you book your cruise.
Yeah, like Carnival does your time dining, early dining, and late dining.
Us personally, we like to do anytime dining.
Yes, well, we do anytime dining, but we're there as early as possible.
As soon as it opens, we are there.
That way, we're open for the night, doing all the shows and everything else.
Yes. Some people like assigned seats. You get assigned seats with early and late time dining, so you'll have the same seat usually for your entire cruise.
Which is nice if you're actually with other people and you're kind of in like a group cruise, or you've got other cabins with you, then a set dining time might be best for you. That way you can all definitely sit together.
But like us, we do my time dining, and we usually like to sit by ourselves. With assigned seat times, a lot of times you're going to be seated with other families or other cruisers. So if you don't like that, I mean, you can request, just a two-top table. But yeah, you make sure you pick your time when you book your cruise.
Yep. All right. That's going to lead us into when you're at dining, you're not regulated to just one appetizer one entree, one dessert kind of thing. You can actually order multiples. Now, they've kind of changed it since the old time cruising when you could get, unlimited lobster tails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I always get 2 of the appetizers.
Yes.
I can never choose. There's always 2 good-looking appetizers, so I always get 2 appetizers. But you can get, I think it's 2 entrees now too. So if you see 2 different things you like, there you go. So you're not regulated to just one of each.
That is correct. So next, number 7 on our list is gratuities on your drinks is automatically included. When you order like an alcoholic drink, they're going to add a tip on there automatically. But you'll see on your receipt, there's still a tip line for you to add an additional tip. Yep. Keep in mind, that is an additional tip.
Yes, yeah.
You don't have to leave an additional tip because they've already added a tip on for you. But if you have great service and you feel inclined to leave them another tip, feel free to do that.
Sometimes it kind of helps. Like if you put a little extra, put $1 down when you get a drink, you might get a little better service, a little quicker service. So, but it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, but a lot of people get their receipt and they see that tip line and they think, oh my gosh, I better leave a tip.
Yeah.
When you've already left a tip. It's already included.
18% usually, yeah.
Yes, so keep that in mind.
All right, next one is...
Number 8.
What is actually included on your cruise?
Yeah, so there is a lot of things that are already included. Obviously, your entertainment is going to be included. Yes. Your meals are included.
Well, let's specify the meals. So the buffet, breakfast, lunch, dinner is all included. The main dining room, usually it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but it's sometimes breakfast and dinner. There's usually like little places like the pizza joint is included.
Like Guy's Burger and Carnival.
Yeah, exactly.
Blue Iguana.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have some little extra places you can eat that are also complimentary.
Yep.
But you can pay for specialty dining.
Yes.
If you have, say you have a special occasion, you want to go to the steakhouse. That's an extra cost.
Extra cost, yeah.
Yeah. So.
But you don't have to pay that. So you can cruise without paying any extra money.
Keep in mind, they do have steak in the main dining room.
Yep.
So you don't have to go to the steakhouse.
Now, also your drinks. Now, basic fountain water is included. They usually have like fountain tea, stuff like that. Usually a juice. That's all included. Now, soda's extra. And of course, your alcohol drinks are extra money. Right.
There are packages you can buy that will add on soda, add on alcoholic drinks for you, but that is an extra fee. You're not obligated to buy it. You can still pay as you go. So say you don't think you're going to drink a lot of alcohol, you can pay for every drink you go.
And we do that a lot
because
we're not huge drinkers, so it works out in our advantage doing it that way.
But if you know you're a huge drinker, you may as well buy the package because it's probably going to save you in the end.
All right. In addition to that, just remember that you can bring on some drinks with you on your carry-on. So you can bring like a 12-pack of Coke and a bottle of wine, and you can do that per person.
But you cannot pack it in your luggage.
Yeah.
You have to carry it on when you walk on the ship.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, if your room is not ready, you've got to carry that around with you until your rooms open up.
Yeah, so it can be a little inconvenient there.
Yeah, but I've seen so many people do it, like they just bring on their own sodas and it saves them money that way.
You see the little wheelie carts, people with the little whatever, and sodas all zip tied on there.
Yeah, or some ships have Coke, some ships have Pepsi, and vice versa. And some people like their drink, so they carry it on.
Yep.
Okay, number 9 on our list is make sure you arrive at least 1 day early.
We can attest to this. We've had it happen to us one time. Thank goodness we left and we were getting there a day early. We had car trouble. We ended up having to leave our car at the dealership over the cruise to get it fixed because we barely limped there.
Yes.
But yes, get there a day early. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're driving, flying, whatever.
Right now, all the flight problems and all the delays.
Yeah. So, weather, you never know what's going to pop up. So yes, at least 1 day prior to your cruise is recommended.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Number 10.
Number 10.
This is the important one.
Yes. you're gonna have to have either a passport or a birth certificate to get on your cruise.
Yes. Now, I know passports cost money and they're a little expensive, but really, if you can, and you know you're going to cruise again in the future,
yes,
invest the money and get that passport. It just makes it so much easier.
It's so much faster, so much easier. Yeah. You can use your birth certificate, but keep in mind, it's got to be an original birth certificate from your health department. It can't be a copy or anything like that looks fake looking. It's got to be real.
Also, make sure you have your marriage license if you've been married and your name's different.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. If you recently got married and your names don't match, you need to have documentation that shows this is really you. This is really who you are. You don't want to
show up at the cruise port and get turned away because you don't have all your stuff.
Yes, and you have to have your identification. You've got to have your driver's license. If you don't have a driver's license, you need to have like an ID card. You know, most states will issue an ID card. You have to have proof of who you are. Now, keep in mind, the passport line is usually very minimal. The driver's license line is a separate line for cruises, and it's normally a longer line.
So especially getting off the cruise.
Yes, so you're going to have a longer wait if you're using your birth certificate. So pack your patience.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
That leads us to our bonus tip.
Bonus tip.
Bonus.
You need somewhere to keep all of your important documents, your birth certificate, your marriage license, your passports. Bring a carry-on with you.
I never leave home without my backpack.
He always has a backpack. Now I carry a backpack as well because we normally have a lot of crap. So you want to carry all of your important things on the ship. Do not pack them in your luggage because you're gonna need them.
So we always have a folder we print out. I know it's a digital age, but we have everything printed out from our boarding passes to make sure you print out your luggage tags and you're putting those on before you get on the cruise. But make sure you have everything printed out. Anything I bought ahead of time, our beverage package, I print that receipt out just in case.
Excursion things, he prints everything he will print he will print everything.
Just in case. We live in a digital age and it's usually fine. Rarely do I use it, but you just never know.
Some other important things you need to put in your carry-on is your medication. Now, I always carry my medication in my carry-on because you never know what's going to happen.
They lose your suitcase for 7 days. You know.
Yes, it's happened. It hasn't happened to us, thank God. But it has happened to other people where their luggage is lost, it didn't make it on the ship, and then you're out of your medicine. And you know, some of those are very important. You need your medication. Okay,
now just a couple little other things to put in your carry-on. If you plan on getting in the pool, you might want to put your swimsuit in there.
Yes, or you could wear it underneath your clothes.
And then some sunscreen, because believe me, if you're doing a Caribbean cruise and you're leaving out of Florida or Texas or somewhere, it's hot down here. So make sure you have your sunscreen.
And like we said before, if you're bringing wine or sodas, you can shove that in your carry-on backpack. A lot of people do have those rolly carts. That's perfectly acceptable. You can do that as well.
Yeah, just got to drag it across the ship. So,
yes.
All right. I think we've wrapped it up here. Tips for the first-time cruiser. Now, if you have anything that you, as a first-time cruiser, want to bring, just leave us a comment below so, you know, you can kind of share all the knowledge.
Yeah, or if you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Yes, he answers every single comment. Believe me, he will answer your comment if you leave a comment. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. So until next time, we'll see you guys. Bye. So please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will not miss any of our upcoming videos.